me, if I'm going, Ice Cube is a fucking
I
lyricist.
can't stand Ice Cube.
That's crazy.
I'm not a fan of him lyrically or acting-wise.
Really?
He's the same.
How much time we got left here? Because should I just tell him to leave now?
Let
or?
me tell you something. Tommy Chong.
So you don't feel Ice Cube as a lyricist?
Not at all.
Wait a minute.
You don't think that?
One of the songs I hate the most, if it comes on, I want to shoot the radio. Today was a good day.
One of the biggest songs ever?
Ugh.
Greetings to all my brothers out there. There's got to be a better way. Aries Spears said what most intellectuals feel about Ice Cube's catalog, all the way from Boys in the Hood down to Ride Along. People feel like Ice Cube put out the worst stereotypes when it comes to black men, but so did Aries Spears. Y'all seen Mad TV. Some of the things he did on there was flat out embarrassing, but still, he felt like Ice Cube's gangster persona has always been fake. His lyrics always been fabricated. Even his movies been corny, especially the Friday movies, according to Aries Spears. Me personally, I love all of Ice Cube's music. I love all of his work, but a lot of people don't feel the same way. After Aries Spears said what he said about Cube, it left Cube with no choice but to G-check Aries Spears on national TV.
Hey, man.
Ice Cube's in the building. Yeah. What's happening?
What's happening with you, man?
Hey, I want to ask you something, man. I saw a comedian speaking kind of bad about you, man.
Who is this?
Aries Spears.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah. He said nothing
Is he a comedian?
Yeah.
Because he ain't never made me laugh, so I don't know if he a comedian.
Did you hear what he said?
What'd he say?
He said it was nothing about you impresses him. From movies to rapping, nothing at all impresses him. And I'm like, wow, like what?
Suckers usually don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that, you know, they usually don't like me when they coming from that angle. That's cool though. You know, everybody got their opinion, and they all stink. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's cool. You know, he entitled to his opinion. It's the feeling is mutual. You know, I don't think he on anybody's list of top 10 comedians. You know what I mean, in the black community for sure. I don't even know if he's on the register.
Yo, what up?
It sounds like a bunch of East Coast, West Coast hate going on here, and Ice Cube had to deal with that his whole entire life. That's why he started the West Coast Connection with Dub C and Mac 10. One of the best hip-hop albums ever created. I still listen to that album. I don't think there's no other album from the West Coast touching that album. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. Aries Spears never showed no love to no West Coast artists. He let it be known that he's a big fan of Nas, DMX, Jay-Z. I wonder how he feel about Snoop Dogg and E40. He probably feel the same way about them that he feel about Ice Cube. I must say, I respect Ice Cube's response to Aries. All of that hate, he took it like a G, and that's why a lot of people saying that Ice Cube G-checked Aries Spears, but if you ask me, he addressed him like a man. But Aries Spears' response to Ice Cube got a lot of people feeling like he's a lame.
Boy, Aries Spears here. Listen, I want to have a conversation with y'all about a word that I think is so overly used and abused. Hate/hater. Because apparently I'm the poster child for the world's biggest hater. If you look up the word hate, it's my picture. When did we get to a point where unless your opinion, and last time I checked as human beings, we're all allowed to opinions. At what point does it get to where unless your opinion is favorable about a person or a thing and goes with the flow of everyone else, you're a hater? I don't understand that. Am I not allowed to have an opinion and voice it if it's not in the direction of everybody else? Recently, I was on Vlad TV and I did an interview and we were talking about hip hop and rappers, and Ice Cube came up. And I said, look, man, I'm not a fan of Ice Cube, musically or theatrically. I'm not a fan. And somebody sent me a clip where Ice Cube responded. He was on a radio show and the dude played him the snippet. And the first thing Ice Cube says is, well, most suckers don't like me. Then he goes on to say, I never heard of this dude. Then he finishes by saying, well, he's just not funny. Well, you can't have it both ways. If you don't know who I am, how do you know if I'm funny or not? So you can't have it both ways. And for the record, I respect Ice Cube, the man. I respect Ice Cube in terms of what he's brought to the game. He's one of the pioneers. So hats off to him for that. I just said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. I never attacked him as a man. I never attacked him in terms of his character. I said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. Why am I not allowed to feel that way? Why is that? And then secondly, it's always funny. People call me a hater because they love to highlight when I say I don't like something as though I don't have love for anything. Listen, I'm a fan of basketball. Just not a big LeBron fan. I respect him, but I'm not a LeBron fan. But I love Jordan. I love Magic. I love Bird music. Yes, I'm not a fan of Ice Cube. I love Jay-Z. I love Nas. I love Jadakiss. I love Snoop. How come that don't get highlighted?
Everybody's entitled to their own opinions, but the popular opinion is what keeps you from looking like a lame. And if you're not famous and nobody knows you, it's easier to be a lame and give your own personal opinion. But when you're as famous as Aries Spears and you got a track record for being a hater, it's only going to slow up your pockets. Regardless about how people feel about Ice Cube, he's still a multi-millionaire. He's still got the big three. People going to keep on watching Friday. It's a ritual for me to watch it every Sunday with my breakfast. Friday 1, 2, and 3. The third one my favorite because of Pinky and Damon and Cat Williams. The first one is a classic. The second one is a classic because of Pinky. He also in the third one. Ice Cube always going to be a legend. Aries Spears need to shut it up. He never put out no platinum records. He never put out no box office movies. He never done nothing that Ice Cube have done regardless of how he feel about Cube. Cube is here. A lot of people is down here. And when you down here, you need to shut up about what's going on up here, especially if people able to hear what you talking about. If you in your grandmother's basement with your boys and you want to hate on Ice Cube and the only thing that could hear you is the roaches and the rats, have at it. But when you on a podcast that millions of people watch and millions of people gonna see and you hating on another man, not just any man, but a black man that everybody knows, a lot of people love and respect, you gonna have some issues. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Are y'all still fans of Aries Spears? I know y'all fans of Ice Cube. I'm always gonna be a fan of Ice Cube. Aries Spears did that pedo nonsense with Tiffany Haddish back in the day. He got beat up on the Corey Holcomb show. I mean, the list goes on and on. Y'all let me know if y'all still a fan of this man. I got so much love for y'all. Yo, shout out to Ice Cube for G-checking that man like a real boss and setting the record straight. To all my West Coast artists out there, keep on doing your thing. Regardless of how much East Coast hate y'all get, y'all still got West Coast love and down South love. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. I got so much love for y'all. I'ma holler at y'all on my next video.